Hey.
Yo.
Welcome to the Still a Piece of Garbage podcast.
I thought we were going to get more of a beat going.
I
don't
know.
Excited,
I'm still trying to find like a little jingle.
Like a tiddly widdly to put in there.
A tiddly widdly. Yeah. A tiddly widdly. That's all that matters. What?
Your phone is so aggressive. When mine goes off, it's so dainty and it's like, and then yours is like, everything vibrates. There's an earthquake.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So I applied to some new places.
Yeah.
Ever since I got laid off, which has been a fun fucking journey.
Yeah, it's been great, hasn't it?
I applied at Regal Cinema. I applied at Spencer's. And I applied at Spirit Halloween and Spirit.
So hire her.
So Spirit Halloween, they wrote my name down and numbers so that when I they're putting me on alert for when I turn in my application.
Oh, good.
Which is like perfect because I like spooky stuff.
Yeah, no.
And I get like 50% off all decorations and all that.
So your check will go back right into Spirit.
Once I pay my rent, yeah.
Adulting.
I gotta pay my rent first. That's super important. I got some in my eye. I'm sorry. It's a dog hair.
Oh my god.
Anyways, but no, yeah, it's been fun. My dad gave me $300 to put towards rent, and I'm still $400 short.
I'm telling you, it could just be a hooker or rob a bank. It would solve all of our problems. Remember that time, didn't we come up with the idea where we were going to go, like, across country, and we're going to travel, and our deal was to, like, I would lure men in, and you would just, like, bonk them on the head, or we would, like, drug them, and we would, like, just steal their money.
Yeah.
And just head out.
Yeah.
I still think that's a great idea.
I still think that's a fantastic idea.
It's a wonderful idea.
I mean, not like we could get arrested or anything, but that's why you wear masks.
I mean, what are they going to do? Catch us? We're going to be on the move.
And if they do catch us, what are they going to do? Put a roof over our head?
I know, right? Free meals.
Oh, God. They'll have to pay rent.
Do you know that they actually adjust their meals to, like, your dietary needs, too? So, like, I could get, I guess, is what I heard. You could get, like, gluten-free and lactose meals and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure it would be limited to rice. And I'm like, I'm still okay with that.
Yeah.
Like...
I'm gonna shank you. Just let me finish my rice first.
They'd be like, bitch, give me your apple. I'd be like, I can't even fucking eat it anyway. So, like, take it. It's not even that big of a deal. Oh, my God.
Sorry. I'm just really thirsty. Anyways. So, how's your job hunt going?
All right. Too overqualified. And I'm like, so should I... just, like, dumb down my resume and be like, I worked at GameStop. Everyone will be like, yeah, you're perfect. Like, perfect. Deal. But, like, I got told that I was too overqualified for one job. And I'm like, bitch, I applied. I know what I was making because you put it right out there. It was, like, $14.50. And I was like, that's perfect. Like, I was happy with that, you know? Like, that's not horrible. So they called me to tell me, this is, like, better than any breakup I've ever gone through. So they called me, though, to tell me, well, we just want to let you know that, you know, we think you'd be a great asset to the team. So they use those words. And as soon as they said that to me, and I'm like, bruh, I'm a manager. Like, I know where you're going with that. But they're like, we think you're a great asset, but you're too overqualified for our position. So basically that always means that there's someone else there in a higher up position that is not as qualified as me. And I could pretty much go in there and be like, bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like, peace out.
Yeah, I was like, well, thank you for your call, but I applied for the job, so I know what I was going to make, like, trying to make it, like, I don't care, like, I applied, so it's okay, you know? And I was like, all right, that's fine. I was like, this is why people rob banks and become murderers, because they're too overqualified.
Dude, like, when I couldn't find a job and I was scared I couldn't make rent, and, oh, by the way, social services turned me down.
Yeah, I know. I told my mom about that, and she's like, the fuck does that even mean? And I was like, Mom, you swore. Like,
yeah, like, I went to social services, and I worked my whole entire life for, like, not 25 years, but... No, actually, yeah, I had to fight my way out of that womb, first off. And then...
Struggle.
And then, you know, growing up, like, it was like, oh, if you want to do... Because I grew up in the 90s, you know? And back then, it was like, if you want to do this, you want to do that, you have to do this, you have to do that. Like, they would hide cords to shit and be like, oh... Have you done the wash yet? like the washer, and you go in the washer, and you would always have to look before you started it because the cord would be in there. Because they would want us to check the traps behind.
Yeah.
So they would know if we didn't check the traps behind because we would be asking for a new power cable because we accidentally washed it. Like, you know, like, which is fucking cruel, but that's how it works.
Smart,
so,
though.
It is very smart.
Yeah, it's smart.
Not when your sister does it and put your fucking Game Boy in there. After you loaded it and after you checked, and she asked if you can go get some Tide Pods. So you walk away to go get some Tide Pods.
She puts it in there.
And she puts it in there. Like, that's...
Should have double-checked your work, Leah.
But, no, yeah, so I've, like, worked my whole life. I've never fucking asked the... I was gonna say never asked anyone for anything, but I've never asked the government for anything. And,
hey, Mads needs. I keep
yeah, and then I've always filed my taxes on time, and I've always done a really good job. So... Nay,
Did you just think I randomly just said hello to him?
Yeah. Oh. I didn't hear you say his name. I just heard you go, hello. So I was like...
Sorry, the other personality's coming in right now.
Hey, that's okay, man. But yeah, so I was like, okay, no big deal. So I went into social services. And mind you, there's people like with short sleeve shirts on. You could see heroin needle marks on them. And like they just look... Everyone looks awful. And they're all taking, like, big-ass smoke breaks. And I'm pretty sure one was smoking meth. I'm not gonna lie. They had a pipe, and I was watching. I was like, the last time I checked, weed was not a liquid. But, so I was like, oh, I'm a shoo-in. Especially this guy was talking to me. And I was like, stop fucking talking to me, first off. But he went from a shelter to living at that really expensive Skimmelhorn place. It's like $1,500 a month.
Yeah.
Fully paid. So I was like, oh man, I must be a shoo-in then. Because I was only going to ask for like a month to 2 for like temporary help. And she was like, well, what are you doing here? And I was like, well, I just recently got laid off and I'm not really sure how to go about this. Okay, but what do you want? Well, I need help with like bills and everything.
Direction.
Because I'm not sure what to do. And I was referenced come here and maybe you can walk me through it. Okay, but what do you need? So I was like...
I need this conversation to go in a better direction.
Yeah. So I was like, well, rent is a big, like, thing. And she's like, do you have an eviction notice? No. Are you late on rent? Yes. Well, we can't give you money for something you can't afford. And I was like, what? I was like, what? And I was like, well, gas bill. She goes, no. Well, what about, no. But what about my, no. And then she told me to leave. I have the paper right here. I kept it because I'm a petty motherfucker. Damn, brutal, right? You want to hear brutal? Hand delivered. Because I fucking hand delivered myself to the building. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Because she handed it to you in person.
What a... So her name's Linda.
Linda.
If you want to harass her, you can reach her at 761-7640.
As her attorney, I advise you not to do that.
Hey, I didn't give out the area code, so I feel bad for a lot of people. Alright, so she said, in immediate need of rent. And then she said, we cannot help you because you do not have resources to support your housing costs. So why the fuck was I there?
I'm here.
Ma'am? But yeah, so then she... Oh, no, this is the best part. So then she referred me, first off, to the Salvation Army. And... What?
Notice this ring. You're like, yes, because we're Salvation Army.
We're Salvation fucking Linda.
Oh my God,
so
Linda.
I walked into Salvation Army, and all in my head I'm thinking like a thrift store or something. Dude, it was a trap.
Yeah.
I walked in. It looked like a thrift store from the outside. I walked in. Fucking altar of Jesus. It's a church. It was a trap.
front. It's because they're Christian based. So
yeah, it's a trap.
Yeah.
And a priest walks up and he goes, hello, my child. Are you here to accept God in your life? And I was like,
nah.
I didn't even say anything. I was like, you son of a bitch.
Yep.
And then I walked out. And he was like, have a good day, my child. He probably gets that a lot because I had the paper in my hand. I was like, son of a bitch.
Well, it's just none of the whole, like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, how it's...
First
how
off, that's super rude to
it.
send me to, like, a religious organization.
Kind of, yeah. I would... Yeah.
So I'm gonna file a complaint about that. Be like, you sent me to a religious organization, you cock. Anyways, and then I was supposed to go to Community Action, which is by your mom's place.
Yeah.
And I literally walked in, and there's disabled people, like,
I'm
missing
disabled.
legs. I'm disabled. Looking for, like, bread and all that stuff. And it literally looks like something out of the ghetto. Where, like, you have a person randomly coughing in the background and you can't fucking find that person coughing in the background.
It's because it's
like,
a voice track.
Yeah. And then, like, she's just, like, smoking a cigarette in the building. You know?
I need God to support me financially. Maybe if you pray hard enough.
But, so, like, I look at her, she goes, what do you want? No shit.
Yeah.
Like that. And I was like, I handed her the paper, she goes, sucks a cigarette, goes, we can't support you if you can't support yourself. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of figured looking at you. And I walked out. I was so pissed that I was referred there. I was like, yeah, I kind of figured, just looking at you.
Yeah.
So, fuck you, Linda.
All I can think of when you're telling that story is one when she says that to you, the meme where he goes, like that. Because that probably would have been my reaction. Like, and then the other thing, I would have been like, Linda, listen, Linda. I would have just played it. I would have been like, let's break this down. I'm here now. Let's do the timeline. Because at this point in time, I lost my job, which means I can't pay for anything. So it led me to here, which is trying to lead me to you fucking doing your job and helping me. Which leads me to getting money so I can pay my fucking rent so I don't become homeless. So I don't have to come here at that point in time.
Like, seriously, do they just wait for you to become homeless and then go, you should have come to us?
Yes.
Priest comes through the door. My child.
I'm here. Kicks it down. Angels behind.
I would be like,
lights.
First off, this is why you should pay taxes. Second off, but no, yeah. Where was I leading with that?
That they didn't help you.
Oh yeah, that they didn't help me, and I'm still like $400 short in my rent. So pay me. I got a PayPal link below.
Help her not be homeless.
Because I'm still a piece of garbage who's soon gonna be living in garbage.
The podcast will be epic, though. Okay. Talking about,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can't help you until you have nowhere
We're
else
talking
to
about
turn.
the fight you're getting in with the raccoons and whatnot.
The raccoons. Not even the raccoons, it's the raccoons.
The raccoons are coming for you.
They're the tribal gang members of once blood.
And the skunk that's coming up and, like, trying to steal your food, and Coda's, like, you know, trying to battle. Like, it's gonna actually be pretty epic. Maybe you should. Like,
Dude, I already said if I was to become homeless, I'm stealing the car and just going, like, cross-country with it.
Yeah, because they'd come to me first, be like, do you know where she is? And I'd be like, no. I didn't even know she was gone.
I'll just dump the car once I'm out of gas and just, like, continue walking.
You could always siphon gas.
Yeah, but they could track me if I miss my car payment.
What do you mean?
They have a tracker in the car.
So take it out.
I can't, because then the car shuts off.
Oh, that's right. Ooh. That's
yeah.
good.
So that's why I'm just
So
going
you
to
got like a solid month.
Yeah, I got
before
solid
they get
month.
you to siphon gas and get the fuck out.
And then just like petty sell it.
Train some emotional support possums.
But yeah, that's
Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, that sounds exciting. It sucks though. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah,
Where are the support systems though? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, how are these
so
people who don't,
all these
who
people
are on
that-
drugs and everything else and, like, you know, don't work and they don't actively try? Like, you have people that are trying to find work, they just need a little bit of help and they can't get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you have people that are just basically drowning themselves in heroin and
Yeah.
you give them like $4,000.
Yeah, but they can afford weed and drugs and everything else and tattoos and piercings. And it's like, I haven't had a tattoo in I don't know how long because I had other priorities because I'm a working fucking adult. The last time I got a piercing was my septum, and it was because it was on fucking sale. And that's why I got it. Like, I pulled a Karen, and I was like, on sale? Done.
I almost
Like-
applied for Bath and Body Works, and then I walked out. I was like, no, don't do it.
I would never come see you at work.
No.
I would never find you. Have you been in that place? It's like a personal fucking hell of Karens, and I want to speak to your manager. Like,
Yeah.
and you get lost everywhere.
But I'm hoping Spirit Halloween gets back to me.
No, that would be pretty cool, though.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. It would be fun.
And she was like, well, it's really part-time, and we only got a month. And I'm like, I just need income right now.
Yeah, we just need something. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Something to give me a boost.
Our government is broken.
I literally live off $50 a week after all my bills.
Yep.
Welcome to not say the state, or else Linda will be harassed.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right.
If I didn't live at home, if I didn't live at home still, I'd be living out of my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of our generation would. But, it's our fault the economy is the way it is, not anyone else before us or anything.
Yeah.
Take some responsibility. But, I was reading that, you remember that whole thing a little while ago where they were blaming us, or millennials and everything, because avocado toast or something? They were blaming that for some reason, and they're saying that's why restaurants are shutting down. And I'm like, restaurants are shutting down because, one, nobody has $20 to spend on a fucking small plate of food anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's not even fresh, when people would rather buy from farmers markets to keep our local people up, but we're bad people for that. So I was just like, we don't have enough money to hardly pay our bills. What the fuck are we gonna go to a restaurant for?
And it's much cheaper to just Grubhub it.
It really
is. Or
Postmates
it.
Yeah, if we're going to eat out, it's so much easier to do that.
Yeah. And it's not because we're being lazy, it's because it's cheaper.
Yeah. Literally it. And more convenient for our lifestyles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Idiots. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're the problem. Like, Jesus.
Get him, Nades. Get him.
Get him.
Nades, how's work going for you, man? Getting that bread? And that nice juicy bread. I'm so fucking hungry.
You hungry, Leah?
Dude, I'm gonna look up some articles on my phone real quick. Oh, look at my background.
Jesus Christ.
That's also my lock screen, so let me try to get it so I could put it... Oh, fuck. My finger unlocked my phone. I didn't want it to. Hang on.
So while you're doing that, I like the, what we were talking about before, about that 16-year-old that won the world tournament for Fortnite and won $3 million. The fuck are we doing with our lives that we're not winning, Fortnite? Like, I was like, damn it, I should have started playing Fortnite and got good at it.
That's my lock screen. Get it from Zedge. It's just a skeleton dancing happily. Just dancing, just rocking the bones.
Jesus.
Anyways. What? Oh, did you read that? We gotta be more vocal.
Yeah, I know. I was waiting. Because you said you're going to look up articles.
Oh, no. I just wanted to show you that. Because I'm going to put this on SoundCloud, and the awkward silences is going to be weird.
Yeah. No, it will be. What do you say? Healthy, yeah. And cheaper to eat unhealthy. Unfortunately, it is. Like, that's the thing that sucks, too, is when you can go to McDonald's and get, a freaking double cheeseburger for, $1 or $2, compared to trying to get a salad, which is $4, and it's less food.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it sucks, but I don't know.
Nate says, I need to get better at video games.
Yeah.
What? SpongeBob confirmed for Smash Brothers. An amazing poster from Nickelodeon Arts.
That's no way.
First off, SpongeBob's going to be in Super Smash Brothers. That's amazing. Nate says, yep. $1 for a double cheeseburger. I once had a teacher who was like, you cannot live off Taco Bell. And all of us were like, yes, we can. She goes, no, you can't. And we're like, yes, we can. She's like, no, you can't. It's not healthy. And we're like, it doesn't matter if it's fucking healthy. It's $5 for 12 tacos.
Yeah.
Like,
and technically, it can be healthy because they have the fresco menu. And that is healthy.
Let's see. Blah, blah. Police investigating graffiti swastika in our town.
Again?
Ooh. So here's something for the Fast and Furious fans. Paul Walker car collection heads to auction.
Wow.
And he's got a shit ton of cars. Yeah. So we're going to see all these cars that are going to auction. Nate says $10 can get me a fucking feast at Taco Bell.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, some of the highlights of the collection include 7 BMW M3 models with 2 E30 M3s and 5 E36 M3 lightweights. Wow. Oh, wow, they got the whole thing. Oh, that's a lot of cars.
That's a lot of cars.
The Paul Walker collection for the audit includes a 1963 Chevrolet Nova wagon, a 1964 Chevrolet Chevelle wagon, a 1967 Chevrolet 2 Nova, a 1988 BMW M3 E30, a 1989 Nissan R32 Skyline race car, a 1991 BMW M3 E30 Coupe, a 1995 BMW M3 E36 lightweight, There's like 5 of those. And one of those comes with a factory LTW wing and race livery delete, a 1995 Ford Bronco SUV, a 2000 Audi S4, 2003 Ford F-250 pickup, 2004 GMC Sierra 1500 pickup, 2005 Harley Davidson RS motorcycle, 2006 Toyota Tundra pickup, a 2008 Suzuki motorcycle, a 2009 Nissan 370Z, 2011 BMW motorcycle, and last but not least, a 2013 Ford Mustang Boss 302S race car.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
That's going to be quite extensive. The dogs are arguing.
Welcome, Fatatious, to the Still a Piece of Fucking Garbage podcast. Drop my phone. So how are you going? Let me look up more articles.
We're just, I was able to come out to town today. So I stopped by and we decided to do a podcast that we don't really know the direction we're going in today, but we just kind of wanted to get together and talk and rant. Like, there's so much to rant about, but not so much at the same time. That makes sense. I will say that with all this glorious time off right now, I watch a lot of daytime TV, and I realized how, like, good I am at Price is Right, and I just feel like I should go to the show now. Boss
Fatatious
302
says... What?
The Boss 302 is a great car.
Oh, I'm just trying to read their names, too. So it's not like we're saying random stuff. Fatatious reblogging wrong Microsoft account? Oh, relogin wrong Microsoft account. Oh, he went into the wrong account?
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Do it. I know, right? I should. That's, so I was actually talking about how, like, there was one time, I'm talking to Nades, by the way. There was one time that I was watching with my grandmother, and I actually got it at $1 off of the final showcase, and I was like, hell yeah. But I'm, like, really good at the games, especially the grocery ones for some reason. And so yeah, I was watching it the other day, and again, I got it within like $300 of the final showcase, and I won all the games leading up. It would just be the fucking wheel that would be my problem. And like, that shit looks heavy, you know?
Shit is heavy. So I found
Thanks, Nate.
one article. GTA 6 release date leak. Good news for PlayStation fans. Xbox dealt a blow.
Really?
GTA 6 release date news is today headlined by a leak that's good news for PlayStation fans, but a blow for Xbox gamers. GTA 6 release date stop repeating yourself. Ever since Red Dead Redemption 2 came out last year, attention has shifted to what Rockstar Games could be working on next. The obvious choice is Grand Theft Auto 6. Blah, blah. It's been claimed that GTA 6 could be set in Vice City and will only be for next-gen consoles, with PS4 and Xbox One fans missing out. But that makes sense if it's coming out in like 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, that makes sense though. Yep.
There was also another alleged leak that initially was published last December but only gained traction among fans this year. This rumor claimed that GTA 6 would be launching in 2020 and would be a timed exclusive for the PS5. If true, the news would obviously mark a big blow for Xbox gamers and give Sony an early advantage at the start of the next console wars. And now it's been claimed that there is more proof mounting that this leak is actually real. In a post online, Segment Next put a case forward for why this leak had been emerged. They said back in December of 2018, an anonymous third-party developer from Europe claimed that GTA 6 will be releasing on PlayStation 5 during the holiday season of 2020. Oh, so they're just confirming it. In addition, the setting will also be either Miami or New York. And PS5 specs, blah, 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 blah. But here's the thing, is that people have already tested out the new PlayStation 5, and they said it fucking destroys the new Xbox. Really? Even the Xbox, the whoever's in charge of Microsoft right now, like the Microsoft, like the Xbox division, they had to re-scratch the Xbox.
Got that bad?
It got that bad.
Wow.
And even with the re-scratch and their new testing, people put it down and went right back to the PlayStation 5. So, it's gonna be lit.
That's gonna be a fun little battle.
Let's see. Nate, thank you so much for the 1,000 sparks. The Fatatious says, I thought GTA 6 was confirmed to be Vice City, Liberty City, and San Andreas. And thank you so much, Fatatious, for now becoming a piece of garbage.
Welcome to the trash pile.
Yeah, welcome to the trash pile. No, they're saying it's everything. So it's Vice City, Liberty City, and it's going to be based off New York and Miami. So it's going to be a huge-ass map, essentially. Fatasha says, just call me Fatouche. Fatouche. All right, Fatouche.
Oh, sorry, Coda.
Since we're streaming on Mixer, I have Mixer news.
Ooh.
Mixer co-founder leaves Microsoft. And Microsoft owns Mixer. So let's see what's going on. Let's see. Blah, blah. James Bone, who, I hope I said that right, who co-founded Mixer and served as COO back when it was called Beam, announced today he is leaving the company. Bone was somewhat vague about what he plans to do next, saying he has a vision to empower and engage communities and creators through a series of investments in new business ventures. He also recently joined the board of directors for gamer-focused lotion company, Gamer Goo. Wait, we have a lotion company?
Well, shit. I get lotion.
I'm proud of my achievements with the Mixer team and my time at Microsoft. I've learned so much from so many talented engineers and designers. It's such an amazing team, and I'm so humbled to have been a part of it. I'm excited about the future of the Mixer platform, but now I'm giving my focus to new projects I'm involved in with the aim of continuing to develop the industry and its communities. So yeah. Ooh. He was in charge of signing an exclusive deal to pry Ninja away from Twitch, and last month began rolling out ads on the service. So, dang.
Speaking of Ninja, did you know he was on Masked Singer?
What?
Yeah, and it was funny because as soon as he came on, I was like, Ninja.
How do you know it was him, though?
Because he got revealed because he sucks sing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like one person gets revealed each night, and he was on there, and it was really funny. Like, his clues came in, and it said something. I think it was either something about gaming or something, and I'm just like, bet you that's Ninja.
Ninja.
And then it was Ninja.
Fatouche, thank you so much for the 100 sparks and the 1,000 sparks.
He said he's one of our Facebook friends.
Ooh.
I was like, well, that doesn't
Woo!
help.
1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000 sparks. Thank you so, so much. Nate is still in the lead for the week with 27,000 sparks.
Right now.
Right now.
I'm about to play y'all.
Okay, yeah, so that's basically all good articles. Ooh, tap to update. Nope. Okay, so
no.
Oh,
actually, I have to go out of the stream real quick, but
can we look up what happened with Chris?
I tried the other day and I didn't see anything. And a lot of stuff comes up with his name because there's a singer with that same name.
Oh.
So.
Hey, 1 hour ago, Paris had a knife attacker that killed 4 people at police headquarters.
What happened?
Thanks, Google. Some person in Paris grabbed a knife and attacked 4 people at police headquarters.
Oh.
You didn't really get too far.
Well, you know what? He tried his damn best.
He tried his damn best. Nate, thank you so much for the 1,000 sparks. You are the best.
Nate's knock shit off.
Don't you?
I was trying to pull up this article from earlier if I can. Oh. Supernatural. Garth is the show's most underused character, is what they said. So I'm wondering if they're going to try to bring him back.
Didn't he die?
It's Supernatural.
Did you see they accidentally spoiled people returning in the new poster they released because Crowley's in the poster?
No.
And people were like, didn't he die? But you know what I think? Here's what I think, okay? Nate's decided to take a nap in the dumpster. Go back to work, Nate's, but thank you for lurking. We don't want to get you in trouble. So my theory is because everything they did was erased.
Yeah.
I wonder if the season's going to start off and the first episode's going to end with Dean getting a phone call and going, who's this? And she goes, Dean, it's me. Are you okay? Like, what happened? And he goes, who is this? And it's that girl he loved when she had that son named Ben.
Ooh.
Because if they did, rewrote everything, that car accident never happened. So she didn't lose her memory.
Yes. And then, oh my God, yeah. Actually, what's funny is Nades and I, we were at work one day talking about that. And we were saying that it'd be great if they bring her back. And, it would be cool if they did that. But like you said, no one remembers this except Sam and Dean, because that would fuck with them even more. You know what I mean? Like, everyone comes back not realizing
I guess everyone remembers everything, but anything that affected them, that never happened.
Okay.
So that car accident never happened.
Right.
So she's probably like, what the fuck? But they said that there's
been
going
like
to be
5
that
years.
gap. There's going to be that gap of like people knowing. Well, it's not gonna, like, nothing's changed. It's just their memory is gonna come back.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like, whoa, what? What happened?
So they're pulling a Marvel Universe right now. Sorry, I'm looking up stuff.
Kind of. So, like, that's my theories, because all the monsters are gonna come back. So that doesn't mean, like, people are gonna come back. But the reason Crowley's gonna come back is because, you know, he was a demon.
Yeah.
And he died, so he went to hell. And so, like, everything from hell got released. Hey, Crowley came back to life. All their monsters that they ever killed came back to life. So I don't think people they saved and then died are going to come back to life. I think it's more of, like, in that situation where she got in a car accident, they're just going to suddenly remember Dean, and then I don't know what's going to happen. But that would be cool if they did that.
That would be pretty cool.
That would be a waste if they didn't do that.
While you were talking, I was looking up different articles and news things to, like, bring up, you know, just to kind of get it out there. And Spectrum pops up. Spectrum is raising rates this month.
The fuck they are.
Here's how you can push back. Sorry, if you don't have Spectrum, you won't understand. But, yeah, so, I was trying to find, like, more stuff, but pretty much anything good you already kind of talked about. There's not really a lot going on. And, like, even, like, the 6ix9ine thing is, like, dying out right now.
The what?
6ix9ine, you know, the meme, and him, like, even he's dying out right now, like, I don't know. It's just, there's, like, it's funny, because there's not much going on, and I'm like, something's about to happen. Because it's been, like, so quiet.
Yeah. My dog just jumped on me and then farted in my face.
Thanks, Coda.
Thanks, Coda. But,
Coda, what's going on in your life? Oh.
Interesting.
But
yeah, so not much.
She did, right? That's what it looked like from my position too. He said that it looked like you just fanned it in your face.
Oh, patouche.
Because you were doing this.
Oh no, I was doing this.
Yeah,
it was just side to side. No, but yeah, there's not really a lot of news coming out.
No, there's really not. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of weird right now.
Might not get Last of Us 2.
Why?
'Cause I don't like the narrative they're going with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's... Coda's just in the way of the mic now. Well, they released a new trailer, and I was really confused because I thought Ellie just wanted, like, when the first ever one came out, it sounded like Ellie just wanted to get back at the people that, like, took her life away and everything like that.
Yeah.
And it actually had purpose, or, like, something happened to where it affected her and Joel, and, like, they just wanted to have revenge. Then the new trailer comes out, and that girl that she was making out with or whatever, which pissed, like, a lot of people off.
Yeah.
Because they were pushing the gay agenda.
Yeah.
Which people were like, granted, it was like, okay, whatever. Like, we knew that Ellie was gay in the DLC.
Yeah.
But everyone said, please don't make this all about the gay agenda, though.
Yeah.
And that's what they did. That's the whole storyline.
Is her being gay?
No, they're pushing that agenda. So the whole storyline is really confusing, and I hope that they just did the trailer really badly, so it got the storyline confused. But the new trailer shows, again, they make it out.
Yeah.
And then Ellie's saying, oh, I can't live without you. And then they're in that town where all the people were at the end of the game. It's like a secret, not a secret town, but it's like a community.
Right.
And they go on, like, hunts every now and then to find food, to find items, you know, stuff like that. And the girl that she kissed, who I'm assuming that was the first night they fucking met, because they don't really specify, gets shot and dies. And then
Shocking.
Ellie gets pissed and goes, I'm going to kill every single one of them. And then she just goes on, like, a rampage killing people. And then Joel shows up and goes, you think you were going to do it on your own kid? And I'm like, wait, are we just senselessly killing now? Like, is this what the storyline's about? Some girl that she just had a one-night stand with got shot, and she just wants to murder everyone, and Joel's like, high five, kid, let's murder people. Like, I'm just like, if that's the whole storyline, I don't really want to play
See, my
it.
only thing with that is I don't, like, where's the gay agenda in that? I was confused on that comment. What do you mean by that?
Because
Now, is this you saying that, or is this people?
This is people saying it, and I agree with it.
Okay, so
because
what do
the
you
whole
mean?
fact is that she met a girl, all this, and every time, like, every gameplay we've had, she brings it up. Oh, my girlfriend, and like, oh, like, I'm gay, oh, I'm gay, oh, I'm gay. And people are like, we fucking get it.
Yeah.
And the reason people are saying, like, it feels like the gay agenda's being kind of pushed on us, because that's the only narrative that we're getting.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so we're not getting any other narrative.
So I'll put it out there right now, too, just in case anyone gets offended, because God forbid. I get where you're coming from. I like that whole thing. But it's no different than any other love story. It's not. But the difference is, you don't have to keep fucking saying you're gay. We get it. You're in love with someone, that's all we need to know. We don't need to know you're gay.
Yeah,
we don't
just say, like,
shit. You're in love.
And what people are getting pissed off about is that Joel's not telling her to, like, chill.
He's like, just letting it.
Yeah, he's like, you thought you'd do this alone? So people are really confused on what the fucking narrative is.
So it kind of sucks now because it's going away from what was the original thing. And I get that you want to do the storyline, like, okay, it shows her growing up, it shows her being in love with someone, and, you know, and she wants to take revenge. So now it's a fucking action movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
now it's just like dramatic,
It didn't show one person killing her, like a main guy.
Yeah.
It was just a random person.
Right.
And then she killed that random person. So the narrative of, well, I'm just going to kill all of them now is kind of like...
That's not a second game to me. That's a DLC.
Yeah.
Because I don't care. All right, listen. Look at all the games we play. A majority of them is because, oh, my loved one died. I mean, God of War. Like, let's look at that one. You know what I mean? Like, come on. But the way they did it was, yeah, he keeps mentioning, hey, my wife died. And that was the actual, like, motive of the game. But that you had something else there. It wasn't mindlessly killing. You were actually...
Yeah, and that's what this trailer kind of progressed. And it just showed, oh, this girl that I had a one-night stand with died. So I'm just going to fucking murk everyone.
Right.
And then people were like, okay.
If anything, you should be happy about that. Now you don't have to worry about the text back.
And they were like, okay, all right, maybe there's a different secret narrative going on. But then the whole trailer just was her talking about, like, she wants revenge. And they were like, okay, all right, we get it. We get she's upset. She's upset. But then the way it felt was as if they wanted to remind you every fucking second that, hey, the person that died was a girl. And Ellie's a girl.
It's like a fucking vegan all over again.
Yeah, it's like, can't you just say, like, Ellie, like, oh, she lost someone she cared about? Like, why do you have to keep saying, I lost a girl that I liked, I lost a girl that I liked, I lost a girl that I liked?
Yeah.
Because you don't...
In all fairness, I get annoyed, too, when they say, when it's a guy saying, oh, I lost the girl I loved, when it's a girl saying, oh, I lost the guy. Like, it's just the fact of, we don't need to know that shit. We don't need to be reminded. We know what it is.
And people are just using the term gay agenda just because it's a gay couple.
Yeah.
But people, I get why people are using...
From,
yeah, I get why people are saying use the gay agenda, because people are worried this whole game is just going to be shoving it in your face. And they're like, what happened to the whole apocalyptic thing?
That's what I'm saying. Like, so you strayed from that completely. That sounds like a DLC or a separate game for her story for people that actually give a shit about that.
Like, I could play the trailer right now on stream, and it's just like... It doesn't make any sense. You just sit there and go, what the fuck is that?
You should put the stream... If they can see it too, that would be awesome. So they can see what we're talking about. While you're doing that, Nate said, I need some hot soup and a gallon of NyQuil to wash it down to get me over this damn cold. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it. I'm finally getting over mine, which is kind of nice. I mean, I wake up and it's a rough morning. But how are you feeling? Are you feeling a little bit better at least? Because mine did not start out like that. It was okay. I was fine. Then all of a sudden it punched me in the face. No, it was okay.
Yeah, it was the release date trailer.
Okay. Dude, now I'm kind of sad because even Jay was like excited about this game. If you
watch it and it's like, it's not in your face, and that's why people are saying, like, I got the hint of a gay agenda.
Yeah.
Because you sit there and you're like, wait, is this the whole purpose? Is she's like pissed that her one night stand died, and it was just kind of like a letdown.
Yeah, well,
because this was supposed to be like a hype.
Yeah,
and no one got hyped. The only part, if this was live, I can't find a live trailer, but if it was the live one, like the only time people got excited is when Joel came in. And
that's the only time you get excited.
Yeah. So and then you could just tell, and Naughty Dog was like, "Who's excited?" And it was like,
"You're the one guy in the back." Woo!
Yeah. So, and then there was a whole news article that people were not hyped about the game. Oof. That they should do another trailer
to show more.
A little bit more. Because the last 5 trailers that came out were all about Ellie and the girl. That's where they're getting the gay agenda thing from.
Oh,
every single trailer hasn't been about gameplay. Granted, that was that E3 gameplay trailer, but
Yep.
again, it showed,
showed.
them.
Yep.
So they're like, hey, can we get a trailer that's not about the love couple and maybe about who's the bad guy? Why are we doing this? Where are we going?
What makes us want to get back with these characters that we love so much to continue their story?
And no one's feeling that pull.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Well, the fuckery.
Hang on, I need to screen capture real quick.
Okay.
I'm getting there. Nate said, taking it sweet ass time.
Yeah,
to
it
go
definitely is. Can you hear I'm still like, a little bit? Sound like a nerd.
Okay, so let me...
That screen fucks with me so much.
Does it?
Yes. Especially when it's on the big screen that we have in the house. I'm just like, ugh.
What are you moving? Oh, I'm moving the entire round thing. Hey, I love you, but go the fuck away. My dog just decided he just wants to be in the picture. Alright, so let me full screen this. Shut up. Okay, so this is
You're so abusive.
the trailer that we don't have sound for. But they have sound for. So you could turn it up on your... Or I could put it on my laptop.
Yeah. I'll just do that.
Yeah, so if you want to turn it up on your phone,
Okay.
just keep it away from the mic, though.
There we go.
Go ahead. Shut up.
Scale of 1 to 10. How would you rate our kiss from last night?
Just waiting.
This is a great trailer.
Could just put captions on.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that.
Backtrack real quick.
Yeah, let's backtrack real quick.
Close captions.
Because I was gonna say,
Oh,
with the
gosh.
delay on here, and well, it's gonna be like just super awkward.
Yeah. Ooh, watch it not come up. Oh, yeah.
Should we read it? Let's go.
No.
1 to 10.
Because they can hear it.
Rate our kiss from
That's how they
last
start the trailer, by the way. You can see she doesn't want any part of it. So that's what makes it even more confusing.
Well, it's just an obnoxious fucking question to be asked, anyways.
Look who decided to join us. All right. You all know the drill. Run your routes. Mark your logbooks. You run into anything you can't handle. Come back.
Please stop!
I don't know why, but this trailer's pissed me off even more with captions.
Oh, she got her ass handed to her.
Tommy, I have to finish it.
You have no idea what you're walking into.
What are you doing?
You don't know how large that group is, how armed.
I don't care.
I sound like I don't know how I feel about that. That they actually edited peanuts.
You can't stop this.
I mean, the graphics, though.
Yeah, the graphics look amazing.
What the hell are you doing here?
Right?
You think I'd let you do this on your own?
But yeah,
So,
it didn't really tell you anything except the girl died, she's pissed.
I mean, honestly, like, seeing that trailer, I guess I'm gonna be the one out because it didn't piss me off in any way. Like, you know, it's still...
Well, if you watch all 5 in a row, they just keep bringing it up, but we're like, we
Right.
get it!
No, I get that
there's this
part.
girl.
What I'm
Yeah.
trying to say though is like watching the trailer. It's nice because I feel like they wanted to give us a game, but they didn't have another storyline to go with. So they picked up from the DLC where she met her, and it's showing like, okay, they have all these years together. Something happened when they're in the apocalypse world. You know, they're doing their thing. She ends up getting killed, and then like,
Yeah.
it sucks because it's like 470 days ago.
Yeah,
That's
sorry,
funny.
that's what made me laugh. How would you rate our kiss from last night? You mean 470 days ago?
But like I mean it's not horrible. Like I get where people are mad. Okay, so I'm doing the whole like double-edged sword here. I get why people are mad, whatever. But at the same time, the gameplay looks amazing. They're still putting in the things from the last game, which is nice. And it just sucks though that that's the direction they're going with it, because I would have preferred it to be another group that came in, and because it doesn't seem like whoever killed her, and she's like, well, I gotta finish this. Okay, but that makes it sound like you've had years of stuff going on with this group that we don't know about. So
Yeah.
are you going to add this group in at some time and give us some narrative on them? Or is this just you went into a house, there was random people there, and either, I don't know where they were going with that, if it was supposed to be like a rapey thing, or if they were just killing them and taking their stuff. But it's like, if it's a random thing, okay, a lot of Bruce Willis movies happen like that.
Yeah.
I get it. But at this point, it's like, I get where you guys are coming from, though. Because, like, if it's based on this, that kind of sucks in a way. Like, okay, great, you gave us some narrative, but I would have rather it been her and Joel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would have rather her got kidnapped or something happened to her, or vice versa, which I thought was what this game was going to be about, that Joel got murked.
Or I
Or
thought
something.
everyone thought this game was going to be about that she found out that Joel lied.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah.
That would have been so much better. I don't want a fucking romance video
That's what
game.
people are
I
saying.
don't want that.
So that's why people are saying, please stop pushing the gay agenda.
Yeah.
Please give us a trailer that is about the game. And
yeah,
the gameplay.
great. I saw some gameplay, but
Yeah.
it's like that's the gameplay from the first one too. You're fighting the people the same way.
Yeah.
You know, like that. It does suck because I'm not a romantic. The most romantic movie I like is Die Hard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like that's fine because there's action, and the whole point is, yeah, he's trying to save his wife. Okay, great, but he's also doing other shit, and that's not the main point of the movie. But like this game, it just seems like the only thing that they're doing is because she died, and now she's gonna go out
And that's
do
what
something.
people are saying. So
Yeah.
people are saying, like, please stop pushing the gay agenda because we haven't got one trailer.
It's not even gay agenda anymore. Just stop saying, like, everyone should just stop saying that. Stop pushing the fucking romantic agenda. We don't
Yeah.
need it. We don't
Well,
need it
people
to
are
play a
saying
video
that
game.
is because people are getting frustrated because
You have
that's
to be reminded that she's gay.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what they're doing is every new trailer that comes out, it starts out with, hey, don't forget, Ellie's gay.
Yeah,
And then it ends with, hey, don't forget, Ellie's gay.
yeah,
And then the new trailer comes out, you're like, cool, let's get some new narrative. Hey, don't forget, Ellie's gay.
yeah.
So that's why people are like, stop pushing the fucking
Yeah.
gay agenda.
We don't need to know she's gay.
We get it. We
Yep.
get
We
it.
get she's in a romantic relationship, and obviously something
Yeah,
has to
so
come
people
of that.
people were like hashtagging Naughty Dog saying like no gay agenda, and then people were like clarifying in their tweets because that was just the popular hashtag going around.
Right.
And they were like, can we please get one last trailer before the game comes out about what the fuck else this game is about
Yeah.
besides, hey, don't forget, Ellie's gay.
Yeah.
And this girl that she kissed randomly is now dead,
Well,
and
she's
she's just
not
killing
randomly.
everyone.
This is the girl that.
Well,
was
no,
in the
because the
DLC,
trailer.
wasn't she?
No, this is a completely different girl. This is a
Oh,
girl.
my bad. I thought that was the girl from DLC.
So, because the girl from
Okay.
DLC died. Remember? And
Oh,
that's how she got
yeah.
bit.
All right.
So,
shit.
this girl is completely random. People going, well, maybe she's not random. No, the fucking trailer that announced
now,
Last of Us
it's
2.
making it random.
No. The trailer that announced Last of Us 2 has actually been in the works. The first
Oh.
trailer ever, she randomly meets this girl at a party. And they only know each other because they're on the same hunting
Right.
path. And or whatever it was. They're in the same hunting group or
Okay.
something. And this is the first time they ever spoke, and then they just randomly kissed.
Gotcha.
And then, so apparently this trailer is supposed to take place right after that because she was like, how would you rate our kiss from last night? So I'm going to assume they had a one-night stand or something.
Gotcha.
Because they woke up in a bedroom.
Yeah.
And then I guess they just go on a hunt. Ellie never says how she feels. This girl gets shot in the head. She's like, I'm going to fucking kill everyone.
See, the only thing I can
So-
see right now is let's play this because it's nice to do this. Is
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them the benefit of the fucking doubt right now.
I
and
love
this is
Naughty
hard
Dog,
for
and
me.
this sucks.
I know, and this is
So-
why, because this is hard, because in all of our other previous videos and streams, we've always said you are our top players, we love you guys, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to say, okay, they had to remind you she's gay, whatever, or that
Yeah.
she was in love, like, okay, But I'm going to say that she's ending this because they were both attacked and that they hurt her friends in one of her party. It was somebody who you guys should be working together, yet you're murking each other, and there's other dangers going on. So I'm going to dive deep into this and just assume and give them the benefit of the doubt for that reason. So I'm not so pissed right now that it's not just about a one night stand, because nobody is going to be mad about a one night stand getting marked.
But that's what people are saying. So they built up this whole trailer to think, oh, okay, it's gonna do like the Four Seasons again, and like halfway through the game, something happens, and you've already got this emotional attachment that you're like, fuck yeah, I'll fight for this.
Right.
But it's so sudden that there's like, why would I fight for this?
And that's the only thing I can think of.
There's
is
no
like
attachment.
Maybe it's gonna, it takes a little bit so you do get that attachment with her.
Yeah.
So that, okay, fine. If you give me that attachment so I can feel something for his character, great. But when you kill off somebody in the first like 2 scenes of the game, I'm kind of like, well, I don't give a shit about them. That just means I don't have anyone to fucking answer to in the rest of the game, or be like, oh my god, I got kidnapped, like, you know. But now, like, you know, give me something to care about. So I'm hoping that maybe they'll hear us some odd reason. They'll be like, that's a good point. Turn it around.
Because people
but, like,
aren't
don't
upset
make it
about that they're gay. People aren't upset that it's a romantic narrative. People are upset that every trailer, it's like, don't forget she's gay. Don't forget she's gay. Don't forget she's gay.
And this is why you're doing it. I don't want to play the game because some chick got shot. If you're telling me, okay, if you make it more about that they're close because this is the world you're in now and you have to make those connections.
If you do the 4 seasons again and I play one whole fucking weather season with her and we get this attachment and then she dies,
okay, great.
Cool.
Yeah.
And if it's a group that has been like harassing them nonstop, or if it was their hunting group and they turned on each other.
Did that, great. You're making
but
it
give
something.
us that. Give us that narrative.
Put a trailer out that you're showing that you got a snake in the group, you know, whatever. And I love that Joel came back and he's like, you know, I'm here to help you. That's amazing because that's showing that he still cares for her like that. I don't like how she reacted to him at all. Like, to me, that was very... Why are you acting like that to him? Did I miss something somewhere?
And that's another narrative where maybe with Tommy, you'd be like, well, let me go tell Joel. She's like, I could do this by fucking self.
Yeah.
And then when she was like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
And they're like, that would be different.
And exactly.
She wants to be independent.
Like, she wants to do this. She wants to take charge and she has to do this, you know, and I get that. And it's like, but the way, like, she reacted to him, it's kind of like, fuck you, and I hope she dies now, because it's like, of course we're gonna take Joel's side. We're gonna take Joel's side over everyone. But it's just, that sucks.
That's what I was talking about. Like, it's a
letdown
I'm
trailer.
Mad,
so thank you. Like, I'm just pissed off and like.
Wait, it's a letdown trailer.
No, it really is.
So people were like, they like, we didn't walk away with anything except the release date, and that it's not all about Ellie because now maybe halfway through the game Joel pops in.
Yeah. So how long is he actually staying for? Is he gonna become the main character at all of this? You know, or not a main character, but you know what I mean, like a secondary character, or is he gonna show up? Something's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Or like, are we missing something where Joel comes in, but it's after the fact she gets shot? So I was thinking, well, what if Joel comes in and he gets murked? And then it's actually about that, but it's not.
Because we could also put it in perspective that we didn't see who got shot.
That's what I'm saying.
We didn't see who was under attack.
Right. So is it actually about her? Or you know what I mean? Or is everyone just jumping to that conclusion because it's first trailer,
we didn't see who did the shooting, so what? It'd be different if she actually was liking this girl and the girl turned out to be like...
and killed Joel.
Yeah, or killed someone else in the group.
Exactly.
And she was a ringleader all along. And then the story is, I'm going to end this because Ellie is sick of like being treated this way and being taken advantage of, so now she wants to go over her. And if they don't want to show us that, okay, fine.
We get it,
a big
but
surprise.
You gotta give us something.
Give us something.
Because right now, that's what it's making it seem like, is this girl that we have no attachment to gets killed, who gives a fuck, and now our main character, who we were attached to, is now, we're supposed to just jump on her bandwagon and be attached? I can't do that.
Yeah, so it'd be different if maybe, because like I said, we didn't see who got shot, we didn't see who did the shooting. If the girl did the shooting, then that betrayal, I could get behind. Because, like, that makes you pissed. And you're like, exactly. I could understand Ellie wants to, like, get revenge.
And everyone gets that, because you've always had someone there that you thought was, like, you had this attachment to, then boom, they turn out to be a snake, and you're like, all right, I get this. I'm mad, and I want to shoot him too, but I can't.
I'm mad for you, Ellie. Let's go do this.
Yeah, I get you, dude. So,
but we don't understand why she's mad.
No, exactly.
Like,
so, like, it's nice
because
to
none
think
of us
that.
have been in that situation where we met someone for one night, and then they died, and we're like, we're going to destroy the whole world for them. Because everyone's had a one-night stand, except me. But everyone who's had that
Silent.
everyone who's had that one night stand doesn't really get that emotional attachment.
No,
They're
you
just
don't.
like, all right,
You get
and then
the
maybe
annoyance.
you get the annoyance, and then maybe like you text them every now and then, or like you just hit them up every now and then, but you don't get that feeling of
Yeah.
I need to protect them
Right.
unless you're a psycho. So
Yeah.
so that's why it's also confusing too, because we don't understand the emotional attachment.
Right.
Like, if it was a one night stand, why are you so pissed?
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
Yeah.
I get if you're gonna show it. Okay, so
It'd be different if like it
let's
happened and
backtrack
she was
and
like,
say-
"I'm sick of people dying from this guy."
Yeah.
and then you went out. Like,
or like backtrack and say, okay, they had, they've been in this group for however long now. They give us a little bit more backstory on that. That would be great. Awesome, perfect. And then they say like she died. So it's not only just the fact that she's a one night stand, but she was a friend. That's
Yeah.
understandable. That will give me a little bit more.
or like they just got a little tipsy and it happened,
yeah,
and they're like, "Hey, can we still be friends?" And they go,
Exactly.
"Yeah." And then she goes, "Might be an awkward question, but 1 out of 10, how was our kiss last night?"
yeah.
And Ellie didn't answer because she's like,
well, she didn't answer in the trailer, so they might be leaving it. But at the same
but
time,
they're
I feel
doing
like they're doing that way.
dialogue prompts
Yeah.
like they did in Uncharted 4.
Oh, gotcha.
So maybe it's like
Something you can say.
that's
that
why
will
they
keep the
cut, so
relationship.
because they didn't want you seeing the dialogue
Gotcha.
prompts, maybe.
Okay.
But I don't know.
I don't know. I like I said, there's so much that they could do with that, and like you said, we didn't actually see who shot. We didn't see who got shot. We
Yeah.
just see her, being held down by some random guy. Well, random. We'll say
Yeah,
that right now. 'Cause you
random
never
person.
know. Yeah, but I don't know. That's just I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. And if they
I know.
screw
I'm
somewhere on this
hoping they're
one,
pulling one on us.
yeah. And trying to piss everyone off and get the talk going because
Because then that
all
way you
bad-
play the game and you're
everything
like,
is
what?
good.
What?
Yep.
What? And it actually
Yep.
becomes that game
And
that
then
puts
and
you on
then
the edge of your
you
seat.
get made to feel like an asshole, and you're like, I'm sorry I doubted you.
I'm sorry, Naughty Dog.
We're sorry. Hope we can still be friends.
But I'm just hoping it turns
Yeah.
into one of those things because
I
right
know.
now I don't feel anything for that trailer.
And I'm excited for this game. I love the first one. I actually I got into it because Nick used to play it.
Yeah.
So I would actually go in and watch him play. So I would play like a little bit here and there. So I never actually played the game physically, but I watched him do it and I developed that like character, like that relationship with them. So like I'm super stoked for this one, and like Jay's excited to play it. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like even if it's not a 2-player thing, which I don't think it is, right? They didn't do that.
No, Naughty Dog
Okay.
is a single player.
Yeah, so that's what I was making sure
they're
of.
a
They didn't
single
change
player
anything.
company.
So like it's great because I'm excited to watch either you or Jay play this because I'm invested emotionally with the characters. I don't need to play it. That's the great thing about these games is it's essentially a movie. And it's nice because I can sit back and I get to watch the storyline. I get to watch things happen and see how other people are going to play this.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I was excited for it, but if that's the direction they're taking, that's pretty bland. But with them, I mean, have they done that to us before? Really?
Not really.
That's what I'm saying. So they've got to have something up their sleeve. There's got to be something else, or maybe they're waiting until closer to like let people bitch, get their name out there, because it might be bad, but their name's still getting out there. So if
Yeah.
people are paying attention to that. Look, our podcast just became about this game,
Yeah.
So it's like maybe later on, once it gets closer, they're gonna be like, I got you bitches, here you go, and then give us like something decent and to
Yeah.
be happy for.
Or before February, like Christmas.
Yes,
Like, drop a Christmas
yeah,
trailer.
they'll be like, here's your present, you guys.
Yeah, and then give us something
yeah.
that puts us on the edge of our seat to where we're like, fuck, I need this game. Because
Right.
right now,
Right now, I'm kind of like,
I'm like, I don't think I'll pre-order it. I'll
Yes.
just wait till I
Yep.
have spare money.
yeah,
Like, give me
Exactly.
something that makes me go in debt because I want to play your fucking game.
right.
I thought I saw a fruit fly. I was like,
Oh.
not again.
Yeah.
But
I
I don't know, man.
Well, the only other like gaming related thing is, did you see the PS Now thing that they have?
oh yeah, it's now doing PlayStation 4 games. I saw.
Yeah, and like they actually lowered their rate for it too.
I think it's
So,
$10 now.
I don't remember. Like they
Yeah.
do the month, 3 months, and then year or whatever they do for the
Yeah.
PlayStation Plus. So I don't know. I was excited about it. I was looking into it, but honestly, I almost feel like GameFly might be better. Like if I had to choose between them, I
That
feel
and
like,
PlayStation Now runs off of Wi-Fi connection
yeah,
and server connection.
Yeah.
Because the games that they have, each game is its own server. So like when I was
Oh,
playing Slide
okay.
Paper Thieves in Time, which is a single player game, to rent that game is you're being put into a server of other people that are renting that game. So if too many people are renting that game,
Oh.
it starts skipping, your Wi-Fi connection comes
Yeah.
out. So GameFly is definitely a better option, unless they fix that.
Yeah.
But
if they fix that, then that would really amp it up and it would kick it up a little bit too. But
yeah, but GameFly I think is a little bit more expensive.
it is,
but-
but the only good thing about it is you have a lot more choice too. Because from what I was reading, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I was reading is the PlayStation Now is newer games, I guess.
No, it's all games.
Oh, it is.
So it's PlayStation
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay. And I was wondering, Nades. Oh, I sent you 5,000, so he's.
Oh,
counts
you
as
sent me
Sparks.
5,000
Yeah.
sparks. You sent me 1,000
Yeah.
sparks.
But yeah, so that's why I was wondering, because from what I was reading and getting from people, it sounded like PS Now PS Now, right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
That it's newer games, and I was like, that's cool.
No,
and
what
all,
happened
but-
was that they never had PlayStation 4 games on there.
Oh,
And when they did do
okay.
PlayStation 4 games, it was things that were out for like 2-3 years that people already had.
Gotcha.
But now they're doing more recent games. So instead of, if you can't afford to go buy like a $60 game, hey, why don't you rent it for 3 days and we'll charge you like $5.
Gotcha. Okay.
But
That
once
makes more
that, no, it's for 24 hours, excuse me. So once that 24 hours is up, you can't play it for like another week or two.
Oh,
So that's because you have to jump between games.
gotcha.
But if you think about it, say you're playing like a large ass game, right?
Yeah.
And you work, and you only have like maybe 4 hours of playtime. $10 a month, and you go to play that game 1 week, the next week, the next week, the next week. You
just bought
basically
the game.
essentially, but what they're doing sometimes is how they used to do it. I haven't looked, but if it was a new game, even though you had the membership, you still had to rent it for like $3 more because it just came out. So it was like, hey, here you have this game,
Yeah.
rent it for $3, and you don't have to spend $60. But if you just keep renting it and renting it and renting it to play it, because every 24 hours it expires,
Yeah.
sooner or later you're gonna get up to that $50.
But that's what I'm saying too, and that's actually smart of them, because if you think about it, there's so many people, and I'm not calling them stupid, but
but
like if you think about it, like so many people are gonna sit there and they're just gonna be like, "I'll just rent. It's only $3, only $3," and then they're gonna actually,
and then they're gonna see their credit card and go, "How did I spend $30 on that one?"
But that's what I'm saying.
rental.
Yeah, they're gonna do it longer, and some of these people might actually end up spending $80 on this game, not even realizing how how much.
Not
money
to
they
mention,
spend
if you
on
rent
it.
the game, you have access to DLC,
Yep.
like purchases.
That's
so
pretty
if you
cool,
purchased a DLC and that game is no longer able to rent, you still have that DLC because you
Oh,
bought
okay.
the DLC.
So if you buy the
So-
game, you'll have the DLC.
No,
Or is it just if you rent the
no,
game? Okay.
So if you rent the game, you have access to the game. But playing the game that has DLC, if you want that DLC, nothing's stopping you from going on the PlayStation Store and buying the $30 DLC.
Oh.
So even though you rented that game for 24 hours and now that game is out of your library, you still bought that $30 DLC.
Yeah.
So then if you rent the game again for $3 and you go, oh, I only want to play for the expansion pack that's $24, so you buy the expansion pack for $24 and then you rent the game for $3 for another 24 hours, you just spent $60, like
Yeah.
above $60, where you could have just bought the game and
Yep.
kept it and then gradually got the DLC. So
Yeah.
what they're secretly doing, so like Call of Duty, for instance, a new Zombies map, which you saw last night,
Yep.
just came out. Guess how many people rented Call of Duty on PlayStation Now and then bought either the $50 season pass or nope, that's it. You can't play zombies without the season pass.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, instead of buying Call of Duty because they don't want to own it, because they don't like Call of Duty but want to play zombies, spent $50 on the season pass and then rented the game for, if they have a subscription. So if you have a subscription, it's free. If you don't have a subscription, there's a rental fee. So, you know how many people were like, oh, I'm not spending $10 to become a subscriber. I'll just do the rental fee.
Okay, so play that 3 times, you essentially just buy your subscription, so what the fuck?
Exactly. So, that's how they're making their money.
No, they are, because
And
people
it's
are dumb.
super fucking
I'm
smart.
sorry, but that's dumb to think about it. Like, the people are dumb, not
Like,
them.
I get if
Yeah.
you want to just play, like, a DLC. So, like, Dying Light, for instance. If you just wanted to play the like, out-of-town version.
Yeah.
I saw a cord and I thought the mic got... if you just want to play, like, that Wasteland version of it, I say Wasteland, but you're
Yeah.
no longer in the city, that's $20. You buy that $20 and then you rent the game for, say, maybe it's going for $5 for 24 hours. You just spent, like, $30. And
Yeah.
guess how much Dying Light is, the enhanced edition?
$24.99.
I think it is. So you just spent more.
You spent more in the long run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of just buying the enhanced edition right out. Because they don't want to own games.
Right, but that's why I'm saying, like, with my kind of lifestyle / how I play games, GameFly would be the better deal for me.
Yeah.
I don't know why I brought that up, but GameFly, if you hear me.
Yeah.
But I'm just, I was, because we were talking about it, because I saw the PS Now thing, and then Jay and I were talking about it, and then we were trying to figure out what would be better for us. So that's why. So I would
honestly,
say GameFly for us.
GameFly would be better because you can
We
have
can
that
keep
for
it
a week.
however long we want.
Yeah,
Right?
you can keep it for however long you want.
Yeah.
And it doesn't charge you.
Right. It's like Netflix. If you don't send the DVD back, you don't get another one until you send it back, kind of deal, right?
Yeah,
Like,
so you can play the game until you beat it and
then be done with it.
then be done with it.
Yeah.
And
That's not
plus
bad.
it's physical copies. So you're never
Which
going
is
to have that
nice.
server connection. You're never going
Yeah.
to have that Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah.
Because I can't tell you how many times I play games on PlayStation Now. Like things that were like PS3 that aren't on PS4 because I thought they were on PS4.
Right.
For example, Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. And it would piss me off because I'd be trying to do something and the frame rate just keeps cut lower and lower to where I cancel my rental because I'm like, I can't even fucking play it.
Right.
Whereas if I went on GameFly, even though I couldn't play the disc on it, I could just pop it in my PS3 in my room
Yeah.
and then play it that way.
Right.
But I was too lazy to do that because I wanted to play it now. Thus, PlayStation
Now.
is you don't want to wait
Yeah.
for it. But that's how they make their money, is
Yeah.
people who are impatient.
You.
So me. Yeah.
You.
But I
Literally you.
don't have a subscription. But
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking
Woo!
in. Still a piece of
Wild Outlaw, thank you so
garbage.
much for becoming a piece of garbage. What is your thing that you say?
Welcome to the trash pile.
Oh yeah, welcome to the trash pile. Welcome to the trash pile. But yeah, if you're gonna rank games, just do GameFly. Don't.
Yeah,
do
I'm thinking
PlayStation
about it,
Now.
especially with, little. Like, it's just easier to do something where we don't have 24 hours. Like, that's a little time
Yeah,
limit.
PlayStation Now is 24 hours.
Yeah, so that's too little of a limit.
And it's
to try
like,
to
do you
do
want to
something.
continue renting this game? $5, please.
Yeah, I mean, like, no.
But they're smart because, like I
Yeah.
said, they just made so much money from people wanting to play Call of Duty because of the new Zombies map. But you can't buy it separately because you have to buy the DLC for $50.
Because I just
So-
watch you.
So you buy the season pass for $50, rent Call of Duty for $4. You're an idiot. Like,
You're dumb.
you're dumb.
Banger guns.
But it's like, but no. Anyways, back to Last of Us Part 2. That trailer
I
pissed me
didn't
off.
know we were done.
No, I don't know. I just
thought
want
we
to.
were
I'm
done
just
with
still
that.
pissed off at it.
Yeah. We should rename this podcast. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Last of Us.
No, I know. It like I said, it irritated me because I get where you guys are coming from, but I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt right now, and because they've never done us wrong before.
No.
And they got to remember that this game is one of their top games. It really is. So it's like, I mean, Last of Us. Like, so many people love this game and they like the story and they like the characters. You know, like a lot of the people I talk to. You know
First
what
off,
I mean?
I still am waiting for this secret fucking project that they're doing. And they tweeted, which is rude, tweeted a precursor orb. So if they're not working on Jack 4,
Yeah.
don't fucking tweet that.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I know.
don't give me
I,
hope.
yeah, so but
Don't
that's what
give
I'm
me
saying.
hope.
Like, so I hope that this is one of their top games. It's a most anticipated game that's coming
Yeah.
out so far.
I mean,
and
I
it's
will
like
say-
they can't screw this up.
I guess it would be one of their top games.
I'm not saying like the top 3, but
Well-
like, you know, it's one of those ones that people talk about and they get excited for.
Well, I
and
think
they're ready.
it's one of their top games because 90s kids grew up with Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah,
And that's how they knew of Naughty Dog.
right.
And then the PS2 came and Jak and Daxter. And then a whole new generation didn't know who Naughty Dog was
Right.
until Uncharted came out. And then you got people in a different genre perspective that were like, who the fuck is Naughty Dog?
yeah.
And then all this
Who the
stuff
fuck are
happened.
you?
You're like, oh, I didn't know they did Jak and Daxter. Oh, I
Right.
didn't know they did this. And now you got another generation that plays Last of Us.
Right.
So it's kind of, if you're going based off current generation basis, I'd say, yeah, Last of Us is their top
Yeah.
tier. But if you're going 1, 2, 3, Jak and Daxter's at the top.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about now because that's
And then Last
what
of
they're
Us.
trying to do. Yeah. But like, I mean, they
I
gotta
love
be
your
careful.
raw personality, says Wild Out. Thank you.
Thanks. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about though. Like they gotta be careful with this. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because like, what happens if they really mess this up?
You wouldn't say. Well, I've been such a fan of Naughty Dog.
Mhm.
That trailer that they put out for Last of Us 2
It's a letdown.
scares me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, please don't become a washout company.
Right, that's what I mean. Like, okay, so by showing this trailer, are you telling us that you're just kind of done? That you're over it? You know what I mean?
Because like we said, there wasn't a real big... Hang on.
I like how he struggles and he's like...
there wasn't really a big push of narrative of what The Last of Us 2 is about. Except, again, the trailer started off, hey, don't forget, Ellie's gay. And the girl he had a one-night stand with died. Now she's pissed. That's the only narrative I got from that trailer. So, but then, like you and me discussed, you didn't see who got shot.
Nope.
You didn't see who pulled the trigger.
Nope.
So my hope, because Naughty Dog's sneaky motherfuckers,
They are.
my hope is that it was the girl who pulled
Yes.
the gun out and shot someone.
Yes.
Ellie feels so betrayed that she's like, this slut. And then just went and killed people.
This bitch right here.
I put my heart on the line.
I wish I knew how to quit you. Just start yelling random shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you never know. They could take this turn. Let's look at this company and what they do.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna give us that. You know what I mean? And so
I
that's why
feel
I'm
like they're
starting
gonna give us a
hopeful.
Christmas
Yeah.
Day trailer, because usually Naughty Dog does like holiday trailers.
Yeah.
Like big
Or
holiday
they're
trailers.
gonna give us a Thanksgiving one and be like, "Here, little birdies, feast on this," you know? And I'd be like, you got us.
I don't. I'm just trying to picture the CEO of Naughty Dog. His name is escaping me right now, but tweeting that.
Right.
Tweeting, here, little buddies.
Feast on this. I don't know why it's Southern either, but whatever.
Wow.
It works.
I can't with you right fucking now. But I'm worried, but I grew up with Naughty Dog. I've always said
They're
the
not
one
gonna do us
company
wrong.
I always wanted to work for was
Yep.
Naughty Dog. I've applied to Naughty Dog. I've talked to the Naughty Dog CEO.
We have a video of you talking about this.
We do.
From No Clue.
From New Clue Gaming,
Yeah.
yeah.
Margaret.
Yeah, I talked to, he can't remember his name. And he told me what college to go to, what to do this, what to do that. Call him back and he'll give me a job.
Yeah.
But then I couldn't afford college.
America.
So, but he was really nice. And Neil Gaiman. That's not right. But,
Neil!
But no, I really don't want to be let down. That's the point I'm getting at.
I don't think they're going to. Like, that's the other thing is I think they are going to come back and there's going to be like, you guys are bitches. And then just be like, here. And I don't know. I think that they'll do that. If they go with the narrative, like we were talking about, hopefully it's the girl that betrays Ellie and
Who the
she's
fuck
just-
is Neil Gaiman? Can I just hang on? Let me settle this real quick, because that's not him.
Why do you even know a Neil?
I don't know. I don't know. He's a writer? What? That's not Naughty Dog. Hold the fuck up. I'm so embarrassed. We're just gonna...
Who the fuck is
Evan
Neil?
Wells. Evan Wells. Wait, Evan Wells is the CEO? I thought he was just a graphic designer.
The CEO was just like, bye.
Neil Druckmann.
Oh, so you did have a Neil.
I had the
okay,
name. I
all
don't know where
right.
gaming came from. But, no, Neil Druckmann. Okay, I spoke with him on the phone, and he was really cool. But this was also like 5 years ago,
Oh, yeah.
so
Still can't afford college now.
still can't afford college. Dear 2020 elect President of the United States.
Please make 2 years of college free.
We have dogs in the background, and
They don't
her
get to
dog
see each other anymore.
legit almost took out my entire pop collection.
Yeah.
And a lamp.
So just put them on and be like, place your bets.
Bets now. Who's gonna win?
Oh. But it's
Hang on. It's still going, just the monitor's dead.
our bad.
Moppy. Look, you're like, oh my god. That's the freeze frame. Dude, can we just talk right now? I almost dumped my entire coffee in my pants.
Is it hot still? Is there a fruit fly in it?
It's cold as fuck. It's
So now you have not after you just fucking regurgitated into it.
Oh god. Anyways,
Okay, well bring us some too because we're poor and we're hungry.
I just fucked up my whole setup.
Quinoa.
Quinoa.
Why is it doing that now?
Because Streamlabs is having a stroke.
God.
Welcome
Panera
back.
Bread delivers. Why don't you just have them deliver to you?
Does it deliver?
Yeah.
Wait, time out. Panera Bread delivers?
Yeah.
Interesting.
How many sparks do I have?
There we go. It doesn't tell you. Well,
Yeah.
you just sent 1,000.
Yeah, I know.
You know you just sent like 1,000 sparks technically to yourself, right?
Yes. I gotta support me somehow.
I gotta support my life somehow.
No one else is gonna put my ego up. I have to. Morgan, how come you don't jump on my lap like that? Come on,
Because she
Morgan.
weighs like 80
Come on,
pounds.
Morgan. 55, alright? Come on, Morgan.
So what are the games you excited for? Oh, Coda's coming.
What Coda? Coda, if you could talk, I'd imagine you have this like super deep voice. You'd be like, "Hey, guys, I'm Batman."
Can I not stare into your asshole, please?
Look at it.
So what I feel like he's in a situation where he doesn't know how to get out of it now.
Jump on it. Oh, he
Oh,
did
that
too.
pissed off. What game are you excited about?
First off, don't be aggressive with me. You need to fucking eat something.
I know.
Honestly, Last of Us 2, I definitely am. Oh, actually, that was terrified. I just heard something over here, and I was just like, God of War. Did you see that it's finally going to not be exclusive to PlayStation?
What? Like, because they're done with the whole thing? Or?
No, they're gonna put it on PC.
No, I meant like they're done with the whole storyline. Like, there's no more God of Wars. So then they're just gonna port everything over?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I didn't read the whole thing. I just saw the title and I had to.
This is why we can't have conversations.
I was cooking, okay, and I saw the title and I forgot to go back. But
Oh
I
yeah,
saw...
the new Halo's coming out, Nate says.
Yes, that one actually. Yes, I'm very excited. Just talking about how I want to play through the Halo series again.
Did you see the Halo collection's coming to PC?
I did. I so did.
I don't know the theme. All I know is something like that. Yeah, let us know what you guys are excited for coming up. What is in your mouth?
What do you have?
Oh, he brought me a toy.
Oh.
Your breath smells like butt. Anyways, I'm excited for...
Hey, wait, real quick while you're thinking.
I like how you knew that I didn't know.
I just want to remind you, Ellie's gay. I'm just gonna randomly text you now and just be like, so
No,
remind
if you get a
Ellie's
job
gay.
and like you're just like handing out something, be like, don't forget, Ellie's gay.
Ellie's gay. Ellie's gay. They'll be like,
Don't
what?
forget Ellie's gay. That's what it feels like Naughty Dog's doing, dude. Every new trailer that comes out, it starts off with, don't forget she's gay. We're like, we know, we played the DLC.
We get it.
We were there. We were there when it happened.
It's almost like they forgot either they had a really bad drug trip and it like kind of fried some of it, or like what?
Names, I love that game. Oh, the Fable,
Fable.
one. Yeah.
Yes, Fable. Very excited for that. I was a huge fan of Fable, so I really like all those games. And I was, except that one, I was let down. Remember the one where it was on Xbox and you could use the camera and like you'd have to sit in the chair and to gallop you'd have to
I'm
be like,
sorry, are you talking about Lost, the video game?
no, I'm not. Talk about Fable.
Fuck that game.
First off, talk about fucking Fable. The most you can do is respect me when I'm talking. But no, that one, I can't remember the name of that one, but it was like, it was on the Xbox camera. What the fuck was that called?
I want to say Move, but that was PlayStation. Connect.
Connect,
It was
yes.
Connect.
Two
yeah.
GameStop fucking managers sitting here and we can't think of something on.
Yeah, hey
But
guys,
yeah,
we ran a GameStop and we don't know our product.
Come buy from us.
Come back.
But like on the Connect, it was so funny because you would sit there and you had to steer
Thank
something.
you, Nate.
Thank you, Nate. and like you were
He's,
sitting
like,
there in the
randomly
chair like
connect.
this, right? And then on the camera you had to go like this. You had to gallop, and you were going like this. You fucking sit there.
You just had to do this in the connect, and you're like, am I going?
Yeah, and then the horse would go, and then I did something, and the horse just like stopped, and I'm like, fucking asshole. So I was like, I'm done.
They made the connect thing, like, the connect thought it was the coolest shit ever.
They did. I remember that.
Because they
people
were like,
coming and
look,
buying
no
it.
hands.
Yeah.
And we're like, that's the problem, and you're trying to, like, karate fight someone.
Remember the sports one? Remember trying to play this stupid fucking thing? Because people would ask. They were like, all right, well, we gotta play it. We gotta figure
How's
it out.
sports connect?
And so, like,
And it
we
was
would
so
play.
bad, guys. GameStop
Yes.
made us give it away for free
Yeah,
with the
oh
connect.
my god.
They're
it
like,
was
get,
so
get
bad.
this game the fuck
But
out
like,
of here.
I remember playing it, and you'd be like, everything would be great, okay? Like, your movements were great and everything. And then all of a sudden you start playing the game, and you go to hit a ball, and you'd go like this. You totally had it, and then they're like, miss. You're like, what the fuck, miss? So
Miss.
then you'd be like, miss. So then I'd go like this. I would just go, and it'd be like, great job. And I'm like, the fuck?
Just like a little twitch.
That one and the dance one, Just Dance, are those the ones I'm thinking of?
Oh, God.
I like those ones.
My sister used to play that all the time. And I would come downstairs, and she'd be like, like so aggressive.
But like you have to
'Cause
do
it's
one
not
dance move,
reading
you're
her.
going like this, and it wouldn't move you. And you have to move so weird. Like my cousins play that game, they love it. So when we go to my grandmother's, we'll always turn that on, and we'll just stick around and play. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's great. They get red easy enough. I can't, and I'm like,
It's a
I
weird,
don't
like, height thing.
understand.
Like,
She's almost taller than me, and she's like 13. But I don't know. It was
annoying.
so weird. But yeah.
So I kind of wanted to look up top 10 worst games ever. And I'm surprised E.T. is not at the top.
Really?
So the
Don't
top
bark.
worst game ever is Superman 64 from Nintendo 64. And it has quotes from people of why this game is complete shit.
Don't play this game.
Well, the first one is, this game just ruined my whole life. That's all you need to say to me. Is this game ruined my whole
Yeah.
life. It's flying through rings while being timed. That's all it is. Really? I thought they had more than that. Dude, it's all about the rings. Just flying through stupid rings and being timed. That's all, people. That's all. One of the worst video games ever. It's like a group of video game creators left the work to the laziest workers to create the game, and we ended up with this hunk of shit. That's quite the review.
Sounds like that person just played Sonic the night before and was like, rings.
Rings. I just wanted a break from the rings. Superman, he flies through the rings. Superman, he does other things. Just kidding. He only flies through rings. That's all he does. No, really, that's it. That's all he does in the entire game, and he's not even good at it.
Holy shit. That's perfect.
I like how, like, mean they were. Like, he's not even good at it. Like, you're the one with the controller. But yeah, number 2 is E.T., the extraterrestrial. I said that right?
Yes.
I almost said testicle.
Ah.
Extra testicle. Well, this one's pretty long. So the first comment about why this game is the worst. This game is horrible because, 1, the essential instructions needed to understand any part of the game, like the enemies and how to play, were inside the cartridge box, which at the time the game was released, the box was thrown away immediately. 2, the graphics were horrible. 3, you fell into a pit every new area you traveled into. And 4, it was glitchy. Also, the game was bad for the makers because for some reason they made more copies than there were consoles to play on. What fucking genius came up with that? Some people say this game even called the video game crash of 1980s, but although it isn't true, it did help cause it with lots of other bad games and other various factors. So that one was a little bit more sophisticated. No, why are you wearing my glasses?
I feel like while I'm listening to you, I wanted to sit in this pose and I needed glasses.
Okay. Here we go. The real E.T. would never approve of this crazy excuse for an Atari 2600 video game. Worst video game ever. There was just a lot of pauses. Oh my god. The only reason people have voted up perfectly adequate or even fun games like Halo 3, Grand Theft Auto, Minecraft, seriously, what? And Call of Duty is because they've never played true horror. This is the true terrifying result of no quality control on a Rush movie tie-in.
Damn.
First off, you just threw out so many names.
Wow.
Can you guess what the third one is? You're never gonna guess it.
Can you give me a hint?
It's about 18-wheelers.
No.
Number 3, big rigs, over-the-road racing.
I forgot that was even a thing.
A thing, yeah. I'm trying to find, like, the most pissy review for this game, because I only want to do one. This one, someone wrote in all caps on this one.
Oh, rage.
How is this only number 10? First off, it's number 3. You learn how to fucking read. At least the above games have rules, objectives, and purpose. This game is what the 0.01 alpha of a game should be. There's no challenge whatsoever. Can't stay on the road? No problem. Just pass through everything and go up 90-degree slopes. No problem. Can't cope with stop momentum? You come to an instant halt when you let go of the up-down arrows. Got lost somehow? Well, then there's a dimension of nothingness if you go slightly off course. Tired of not being surprised because the back of the box tells you fucking absolutely nothing about the game? You get nothing advertised in the back of the box. Throw in extremely non-varied tracks, vehicles, constant crashing, and an AI that does nothing, and glitches galore, and you get the worst game of all time. At least Bubsy 3D, Spider-Man 64, E.T., and Shaq Fu, you could win and lose. There was challenges, rules, objectives. I repeat the question. How is this only at 10th place? Again, it's at 3rd place. You just don't know how to fucking read numbers.
Or it could have been a up-down vote, too.
Oh, yeah, probably. Number 4 is Bubsby 3D. Did you see that Bubsby got remastered? Oh, it's a cat and you play with yarn balls.
It's a perfect game ever.
So think of a cat, Crash Bandicoot style, but instead of Crash going after boxes and apples, going after balls of yarn.
Mm.
I got remastered on a PlayStation. It's actually really fun.
I was going to say, I totally play it.
This is basically just Star Fox from the SNES with better graphics. And that's pathetic. That's all. That's all they wrote.
Answer it.
I'm not answering a phone from a private number. Action 52 is number 5. Woo, Nade's coming back at you with the 1,000 sparks.
It's okay, I already did 4.
Step up. 6 is Custer's Revenge. And oh my god. One of the comments is, all Custer does in this game is rape Indian woman. Now that is racist. And then, why did this game even get published? How could anyone possibly not be offended by this? Why is this 13th and Grand Theft Auto is 5th? The ratings don't make sense. This game is racist, sexist, and possibly the flat-out worst idea for a game ever.
Wow.
So, I'm going to assume this game is just you rape people. Thank you, Nate, for the 600 shards. We're going to tie up this podcast real soon here. Just want to go through this. Let's find a game that we actually know. Ooh, number 9 is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that was a good game.
Yeah.
The Angry Video Game Nerd said this is the worst game he has ever played. He wants like 100 game. Give me your own review. Don't give me someone else's review. God. Someone said, at least I find this more interesting than Fortnite. Number 10 is Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 for the Xbox 360. That was a bad game.
Yeah, no, I'll give him that one.
And that was it. Oh, no, there's more. So, the newcomers for voting for worst games is Tony Hawk's Motion for the DS. 6,000 more sparks and I passed sugar. But why did I just go British?
I don't know.
6,000 more sparks and I passed sugar for second of all time. Get it, Nades. Grand Theft Auto Online. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Zelda, The Wand of Gambling. Shaq Fu is in the race. Desert Bus, Crazy Bus, Hong Kong 97, Hotel Mario. Okay, that was good. Pac-Man for the Atari. You leave him alone. Flappy Bird. Okay. Aquaman, Battle for Atlantis. Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric for the Wii U. Fortnite, Battle Royale. Oh, I'm reading these. Overrated pile of trash. And he even said overrated pile of trash. One of the most mediocre comments I've ever seen get 74 likes.
Wow.
Damn. I regretted Fort's dabbing, but no way will I do a dance Fortnite popularized such as the floss. It ruined almost my entire childhood. Only Mario has to floss to declare my whole childhood ruined. one person's childhood was ruined by Fortnite because of Wreck-It Ralph. I don't need another one. Damn.
Jesus.
Then you got Link: The Faces of Evil. You got Dark Castle. Eminem's Kart Racing. That was
I
pretty
remember
bad.
that.
Ninja Bread Man. Rambo, the video game. So this is just kind of like going. Five Nights at Freddy's is on here. Dora the Explorer, Journey to the Purple Planet.
How could you not love that game?
Oh, and Candy Crush.
Sorry, I'm starting to get stuffy for some reason.
I'm getting stuffy too. But, yeah, so those are the worst games of all time.
Alright.
Which I kind of agree with.
You know, I personally like Viva Pinata.
Viva Pinata was on that list. I just didn't have the
Really?
heart to tell you. Alright, so anyways, that's our podcast. I think an hour and a half was good for our first episode.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
No. Especially because we came into it like, we have nothing to fucking talk about. Fuck it.
We just started ranting about our lives. Anyways, I think our dogs are trying to tell us something.
Yeah, Morgan's passed out, but I think she's like, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you for tuning in to the first ever podcast of Still a Piece of Garbage.
Make Coda dance. Coda has to dance. Coda has to dance. It's like, oh god, please. Just
Well, he's done.
give Coda Sparks.
Give Coda Sparks.
Give Coda Sparks. Donate money to Coda so he can have pizza.
100 Sparks of pizza for Coda. Alright, but anyways,
Alright.
that's the end of the podcast.
Bye.
I will be back on in a half hour trying to defeat that fucking gauntlet.
I will be back on in a half hour to comment.
Watch me try to beat the gauntlet. Alright, well, thank you for...
Why does it sound like a snowplow?
No, that's why I was like, what the hell? Thank you for the new follow, for everyone who tuned in, and we will see you for a new podcast probably next week or 2 weeks down the road. It just depends on our schedule. But I will be stripping this and uploading it to SoundCloud.
Awesome.
So if you want to listen to it on SoundCloud with no video, it'll be on there.
Buy Leah's book.
Yes.
Everything goes
Plug. Buy my book.
Bly my book.
Buy my book. Shout out to
Bly.
time. Do you like time travel? Great. Do you like science fiction? Great. Do you like a dick protagonist? Great.
Not an actual dick.
With who doesn't have an actual dick? No. Buy my book. Shout out to time. Right now on Lulu for $20. And if you go to lulu.com today, they are doing a sale. 15% off all paperback books.
$17.
With the code 15. So yeah, the book would be $17. Shush. But anyways, go to lulu.com and buy my book, Shadows of Time.
Buy it. Do it now. You should buy this. It's a good book.
The code expires today. And then you're shit out of luck.
So you should do it now. You're gonna spend $20.
I don't know if that goes with shipping, but I'm not going to tell you otherwise.
Just buy the fucking book.
Just buy the fucking book. Link is in my description below. So,
Do it.
Use code 15. ONEFIVE.
I really thought you were gonna struggle to spell 5, and I was like, I'm done. Like, I'm out. Like,
All right, peace. I'll be
All right,
back
bye.
on in 15 minutes.